Every story has a beginning. We were just an ordinary family.
Over a quarter mile, can lift 11,000 pounds.
I'm fast. I can hear people's thoughts.
How about like the super brain?
Find out who knows about him and then take care of him.
Are you sure about this? Party starts in
2 hours.
Yeah, I don't think you'll have enough time to put all those up.
I think we can manage.
Thanks. All right, good luck.
2 hours, huh?
Oh, look at that, Jim.
No problem. I'll take it from here.
Oh, I love surprise parties. Have you called George yet?
Just about to. Just need to finalize the details.
Hey.
Hey, buddy. You ready for guys' night out? Just the two of us, out, with no agenda whatsoever.
Except for going to some surprise party and acting all surprised?
Exactly, except that. She's standing right there, isn't she? Good instincts. So we should start about 8 o'clock at Rococo?
I am practicing my stunned expression as we speak.
Perfect.
Yes! George, you can relax. The jury loved you.
I don't know.
Can I ask you, why are you gunning so hard for me?
Scratch the surface of what I'm good at yet.
Very smooth, counselor.
In the matter of People versus Sylvan Luca, on the charges of racketeering and felony extortion, we, the jury, find the defendant not guilty.
Tell your boss we'll be coming for him next.
What was that?
I said, tell your boss we'll be coming for him next.
Yeah, I will. I don't think Mr. Kadar will be all that worried, though, considering you guys couldn't even get me, right?
Just a matter of time. Be so up in your business, I will show up on your next MRI.
That's clever. It's not very smart, though, counselor.
Sounds like a threat. I know. My parents are making me go to my dad's friend's so not a surprise party.
You could have just asked me. I had plans.
Yeah, with me. Thought we were spending the day
I
together.
just didn't think we'd be doing something so boring. You know, you could date any girl in the school, even some of the guys. And he chooses her.
You're such a jerk. I hate you.
See you here on a bad day.
Oh my God! Okay, you know what? I'm gonna get you back. Every last one of y'all. I didn't see it coming. Give me a second to just. You. Thank you. Oh.
Happy birthday, George. Were you surprised? I mean, you seem surprised. Were you surprised?
Honestly, did not suspect a thing. I was.
Oh man, I shouldn't have ended honestly. For a lawyer, I am a terrible liar.
He was really surprised, Mom.
Way to go, Olivier.
Oh! You kept this from me all day?
I try.
Oh, so, okay. This is Amanda, my co-counsel on the Luca trial. Amanda, well, this is Jim and Stephanie, my co-counsel and everything else.
It is so nice to meet you both. George has told me everything about you guys.
Everything? Really?
Well, everything you guys need to know. I'll be right back. I think the birthday boy needs a glass of champagne. So, how long have you two been dating?
Amanda? Mm-hmm. No, we work together.
Well, she wants to date you and
How can you tell?
throbbing carotid, light moisture on her epidermal layer, dilated pupils, all classic symptoms of pheromone emissions. Ooh, I've been hanging out with Katie a little too much. Excuse me.
You should ask her out. Or study her.
You okay, sweetie?
You ever try to extend a complex function with a differential over the subset on a Riemann surface?
Not lately.
Oh, then don't start. Trust me, it's not as easy as it sounds.
Maybe it's time we get you a tutor.
Mom, tutors are for kids having trouble with school.
You are. That's why you're taking graduate level math classes online. We need to find you someone who can challenge you academically so you can fully realize your gifts.
Okay, and who can do that?
Katie, it's a party. You're excused from work. No, I'm not working. I'm just, I'm returning an email from this guy that I met online. Everyone says that internet dating is like for geeky, socially awkward types, but I meet a lot of people just like me. Right. Mm-hmm. Well, on a completely unrelated note, Jay told me you want me to tutor him. I knew it was just a matter of time before you realized he needed more intellectual stimulation. And you don't mind? I was going to suggest it. I mean, this could be my only chance to tutor a burgeoning Lex Luthor or even say a young Reed Richards. Okay, work might not be the only reason I'm single.
Gotta be honest. A few hours ago, I was going through one of the worst days of my life. And now, it doesn't seem so bad.
We're gonna get him, you know. Luca. Yeah. Next time we'll make a better case. We'll find better witnesses.
Definitely.
I wouldn't bet against us.
Speaking of us.
Us?
I mean, since we're co-workers, we probably shouldn't intermingle.
No. Unless you think there might be some sort of birthday exemption.
Definitely. I definitely think there should be a birthday.
I'll see you at the office.
And maybe out of the office, right?
Maybe. Happy birthday.
Thank you.
Hey!
It's okay. It's okay. I'm right here.
I need an ambulance. It's 4160 Dane Canyon. A DA's been shot. Help!
It's okay.
Help!
George, are you all right? Is Amanda?
They're operating on her right now. Bullet hit her lung. They won't even... I don't know.
Who did this? George?
If I had to guess, this guy was prosecuting Sullivan Luca.
Well, you told me he got off. Why would he threaten him?
I told him after the verdict that I'd be coming after him. It's my fault. Again.
Well, no, it isn't, George.
You don't get it. 5 years ago, when I was new in the DA's office, I had a chance to put Luca away for aggravated assault. I screwed up the suppression hearing. His confession got thrown out and he walked.
That doesn't mean you're responsible for everything he's done since.
It kind of does. It's called vicarious liability. Every first-year law student knows it.
Fine. But now we're finally in a position to do something about it. I can get him, George.
Whatever you're thinking right now,
you just stop it. What have we been doing these last few months, George? What have you been training me for?
You know, I don't know, but it's waiting for you to go after Albanian mobsters.
I will watch him. I will wait. And when he does something illegal, I will pounce.
No, you will leave this one be. You do not want Sylvan Luca in your life. You don't want him in your family's life. Please, I got enough to worry about right now, okay?
Okay, now before we begin any mind-elevating dialogue condescendingly labeled as sale.
Does this take into account the impact of stereotype threat on psychometrics? You need to develop a standard deviation algorithm that controls for a testing bias. And if you don't mind, I think I can tweak your methodology.
Sure, yeah. I was gonna do that.
Wow. Must have really freaked you out if you're walking by without even saying hello.
Where's Christy?
We don't spend a ton of time together since we broke up.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Why?
It's complicated. Kind of like our whole relationship, actually.
So what was yesterday's fight about?
What they're always about. Stupid stuff. The modernism exhibit at the museum.
I just thought I heard Christy saying something about a museum.
Yeah, I want to go check out this exhibit at the Gurman, and she wanted to go to some...
modernism exhibit.
Yeah. How'd you know that?
My dad. He told me about it. He's kind of an artist.
Really? Yeah. So was my brother. That's kind of the reason why I wanted to go. Hey, why don't we go?
Together?
Well, yeah, it's always more fun to go with someone you can actually talk about the art with, right?
Right. Right. Are we going skiing?
No, I'm looking for a knit cap for my head that gets cold sometimes.
Whatever, don't care. I wanted to know if I could borrow some of your art books.
Sure. Yeah, I'm glad you're taking an interest. They're in my studio.
Thanks. Good luck with that.
You told me you thought there was someone else out there with enhanced abilities.
Any closer to finding out his identity?
Still looking. Give me time.
I have given you
Plenty of time. Get it done. Dr. Powell, thank you for stopping by.
Well, you made it sound like I didn't have much of a choice.
What I need to talk to you about it's delicate. It concerns Dr. Volson and his genomic research. I know you've been trying to find out more about the work he was doing.
Yes, because it bears pretty remarkable similarities to my own work.
Hence my concern.
I'm not following.
Volson was a polarizing figure at this company. His work was considered fringe science. After Global Tech fired him, he went off the deep end. He left the country. His suicide was a tragic ending to what must have been a difficult life. It's a cautionary tale to us all. My long-winded point, if you value your research at all, stay as far away from Douglas Volson as possible.
I appreciate you looking out for me.
Always.
Get out. Mr. Luca. Mr. Luca. Get over there. I'll get you the money.
What did I tell you was going to happen the next time the count came back, short? Do you remember the conversation?
So, please don't.
I remember. I remember because I went through great pains to make it memorable for you. Huh?
I didn't take it.
You didn't take it?
911, what's your emergency?
I'd like to report a crime in progress. Springfield Street in the warehouse district.
Are you in any danger?
I think I can handle myself. Please.
Where's my money still?
Please do not.
What? You're going to lose an eye.
Go get him! Please, hands, let me see them. Get your hands up, buddy.
Hello.
Unbelievable.
George, you don't listen to me worth a damn, but you are unbelievable.
Sylvan Luca had a very bad night last night, and I have a funny feeling that you're the reason why.
Yeah, I might have had a hand in that.
I knew it. Cops said they found
Squished bullets all over the place, and I'm like,
yeah, that would be my boy Jim.
So you're not mad?
and you giving me another
The shot at Luca? No. Get over it.
What's wrong? This is supposed to be the part where
You brag about how cool it was to take that dude down.
Right. Yeah, I'm just tired. Long night.
Get your butt some super rest because you earned it, okay?
All right, I'll see ya.
Everything all right, Daph?
This modernist art crap. How did you learn it all?
Well, it helped not to think of it as crap, for one thing.
Good morning. To which the proper response is also, good morning. Thank you. Any news on Amanda?
George says the doctors are optimistic.
Then why do you look so worried?
I was out last night, and I think someone saw me. You know, being me.
Jim.
I know, but seeing me is a long way from identifying me.
Yeah, but what if they can?
That would be why I look worried.
I need you to upload these to your brain.
1, I'm busy, and 2, I'm not a computer.
Actually, you kind of are. See, I need you to learn all of this stuff so that you can then teach it to me.
And 3, why?
So I can impress a guy.
Such predictable motives. No, thank you.
Fine, but if you ever want to have a private thought around me ever again.
This is extortion.
See, I knew you were a genius.
The modernist movement has its roots in the Age of Enlightenment and strives to put aside traditional art to experiment with new ideas.
Did you say that or think it?
I thought it. Why?
I think I have a better idea.
Oh, Dr. Powell. Here.
What's that?
Carbo fuel. You're taking a little run to the border.
No, I am briefing the review board on my plant research in 3 hours.
No problem. You can make it to Mexico in 20 minutes.
All right, why don't you start from the beginning?
Okay, you know how Dr. King told you that Volson left the country?
Mm-hmm.
Well, when I researched his widow's last known address, I'm embarrassed to say that I defaulted to a distinctly American assumption.
You only looked in the U.S.
And the whole time she was living in a little hacienda outside Veracruz, Mexico.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but Dr. King said to avoid anything Volson related.
Which makes sense. If you can, say, resist knowing the whole story. The vanilla bean's delicious. Oh, I love this piece.
Yorick's Lament by Frenet. The use of bricolage is actually more indicative of a postmodern aesthetic than a modernist abstraction.
The funny thing is that Frenet's a contemporary of De Quierco.
The funny thing is, Frenet is a contemporary of De Quierco, who is arguably the first surrealist artist.
You really know about this stuff, huh?
I just really love art.
Oh, this is nice.
Good adumbration.
Show off.
My parents had this beach house in San Diego, and if you woke up early enough, the sky looked just like this.
That sounds great. I didn't know that you guys had a beach house.
We don't. Now the bank does. Not that you care about my parents' money issues.
No, if it matters to you, I am more than happy to listen.
It's my brother.
Oh, go ahead, talk to him. I'm just going to be looking at this adumbration. Please don't lag so far behind. You almost went out of range.
I'm not a radio transmitter, and you keep treating me like technical equipment.
Fine, just stay closer, but don't let him see you.
You owe me big time for this one. And by the way, don't paraphrase me. You misrepresented my entire view of the Impressionists.
Good afternoon. I know what he bills out at, so let me just save you a couple grand. You were apprehended with a known drug deal and about $250,000 in meth. Legally speaking, you are in deep doo-doo.
Is there a point to all this?
Well, the point is, the only way your client's going to avoid jail time is if he deals. The good news is he's not at the top of the criminal food chain. See, I want your boss, Victor Kader. You testify against him, I'll let you plead down your sentence.
Wow, that's really tempting. I got a counteroffer. The guy that took me down, I saw him throw a van. He caught my bullets right from my gun, which means either I'm crazy or the Pacific Bay PD is some kind of super cop they're trying to keep a secret.
Okay, so you're saying, and I want to get this straight, okay, that there's some kind of top secret super cop out there that the Pacific Bay PD is trying to keep under wraps. That's the... Oh, I get it. You guys are going for the insanity defense.
I saw his face! If he does work for the police department, he's going to have a photo on file, right? Which means it'll probably take me maybe about, what, a day to find out what the guy's name is?
That is, unless, of course, you can offer my client some reason to remain quiet. Like, say, dropping these charges.
I would not have believed it. You really know your modern art. Christy would have never... I'm sorry.
No, it's fine. You guys dated for a while. It's not like that just disappears.
She was fun sometimes, but things are easier with you.
Really?
Yeah, I can talk to you. It's like you can read my mind.
As if, right?
No, seriously. You're pretty amazing.
Thanks. Pretty amazing yourself.
I'm gonna make this quick. What the hell were you thinking? Let him see you be super? Fine if you have to. Let him see your face, no problem. But never ever let him see both at the same time.
I know I screwed up.
You think?
All right, I hear you, but what are you going to do now?
You mean after I drop the charges against Luca?
No, you can't do that, George.
Luca's an extortionist. This is how extortion works. You either do what he says or he threatens to ruin your life.
Let's not get overly dramatic.
No, I'm being under-dramatic. Because if he outs you, which he can, that's it. Game over. And I'm not just talking about your crime fighting. I'm talking about your life, your family.
I wanted to do something. I know you told me not to, but you could never tell me to not help you, George. Never. Please, don't drop this case.
I have to. Because you can never tell me not to help you either. And if I don't, here's what's going to happen. People are going to look at you and your family, and they're going to say, who are they? What are they? Maybe they're not even human. The questions, the fear, the scrutiny, it's never going to stop.
You're almost at the Mexicali border. Hope you remember to bring your passport.
I don't think that'll be a problem. Hello? Buenos dias. Mrs. Volson? Mrs. Volson?
Dr. Powell. I was wondering when you would get around to visiting me. Funny, I didn't hear a car driving.
It's at the hotel. I ran here with dog, actually. If you don't mind me asking, how did you know I was coming?
The scientific community is a small one, Dr. Powell. If you're continuing my husband's research, did you imagine that I wouldn't find out?
I wasn't aware I was continuing it.
You don't know much, do you?
That's why I ran down here, so to speak.
Sit down.
Your husband, maybe you could tell me why he left Global Tech.
He was fired. He borrowed some of his research and took it home. He brought home 2 injections, one for him and one for me. And a few days later,
you could walk.
Much more. We could do amazing things. For a little while, at least.
So the effect was temporary.
Everything was temporary. Our abilities, my husband's job, and ultimately his life.
So far, we've determined that your brain is more powerful than an NSA supercomputer, but right now, you can only hold the information you process for about 6 hours. So basically, you're like a beautiful mind meets Memento.
Are you all right?
Sorry, I'm just kind of distracted.
If it's work, I'm sure I can help.
Oh, it's personal and it's really stupid.
A guy thing.
It's interesting that your abilities include enhanced deductive reasoning. Okay, so I was supposed to have a drink with this guy I met online, and he stood me up.
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, neither does dating. Chaos theory seems predictable by comparison.
No, I mean, why are you meeting guys online? You're like, amazing.
Aww. JJ, that is so sweet.
She's lonely.
She must be if she's spending her free time with you.
She's helping me in the interest of science, and because she's cool.
And old enough that she would go to jail for doing what you're thinking.
Stop reading my mind.
Like it takes a mind reader.
I just want to help her find somebody. Age appropriate.
Good luck with that. Any age-appropriate guy is either taken or a jerk or both. Sorry, JJ, you can't just invent the perfect guy.
No, you can't do this.
I can't let George drop this case. And if I have to take the chance that Luca outs me, then that's a risk I'm going to have to take.
It's not just your risk. It's ours. It's your family's. Convicting one criminal is not worth it.
Look, I know. I get it. And you're right. But we didn't ask for these powers. I didn't ask for these powers.
Don't tell me they come with great responsibility, please.
But they do. And those responsibilities carry risks. And I need to take that risk because it's George.
You're right.
Am? Yes, I am.
No, you're right that these powers come with risks. Remember Dr. Volson?
Yeah?
Well, I went to see his wife today, and she told me that they had powers too.
They were like us.
For a while. Until their abilities went away. And Volson, on all accounts, a kindly eccentric, went mad and ultimately suicidal.
What, the powers?
Yeah, if you ask his wife, it was the powers that killed him. And maybe this is just finally proof of what I've thought all along.
Maybe they're killing us too.
You are a genius. You know what? Actually, I'm a genius for recognizing your genius.
Long night last night, George.
Yesterday, when you said to call Lucas bluff, I went home, played a little Xbox. I was about to whoop this 10-year-old kid online.
George.
When it hit me, you said call Lucas bluff. But what if it were backwards? What if we did the bluffing?
Let me put it this way. What are you talking about?
Don't worry about it. You just stay here and maintain your secret identity. I got this. Okay, well, let's say for the sake of argument that the police do have some kind of super cop. Let's even assume that he's my best friend in the whole world, and I don't want anyone to know. So, what? You still got to find this hypothetical superhero. You got to identify him in a city of, 4 million people? And you've got to get proof of his alleged superness somehow? A whole lot of maybes. But here's some certainty. Me nailing you, well, that you can bank on.
Nice speech.
Yeah, I practiced it in my shower this morning, like the acoustics. Simple choice. Jail or pulling a rabbit out of a hat? And before you think too hard here, this is not a trick question.
I want to walk.
You were arrested with $250,000 in meth, and you are linked to the attempted murder of an ADA. You will plead to a lesser charge, and you will thank me for my generosity. But you're going to be my chief witness in my case against your boss, Victor Kader.
Paper it up, Counselor.
Okay, if you get any happier, you're gonna break out in song.
It's just so hard to meet the right guy. I guess that's why I took a flyer. Katie, hi. Hey, how are you doing?
Why are you talking like this?
Because I'm IMing with this guy I met online, and I know it's completely unprofessional, particularly using company bandwidth, but he replied to my profile.
Oh, what's his name?
Will? And we have so much in common. It's like he's me, but in masculine internet form.
Likes graphic novels, double helixes, dislikes cosplay and vaporware. Sounds like love at first avatar. All right, so how long have you been IMing with him?
45 minutes.
Oh, we need to move this along. All right, ask him to dinner.
But no, I can't do that.
Just type. How about tonight? Really? You got something else better to do?
Uh-oh. That's not good. An interrogative response indicates a clear lack of interest.
May I?
Sure.
The whole point of doing this is to meet someone, right? Right. So why not tonight? There's a great place called Shakin's. I'll be there tonight at
5:45.
8. Sounds like a plan?
God.
Looks like you have a date.
You did what? What were you thinking?
I got all flustered. I'm new to this fake internet dating. I was just trying to help her.
By breaking her heart into a million pieces?
By showing her that there's some cool guys out there.
Oh, JJ, how could a super genius be so epically stupid?
What am I gonna do? I can't show up. And if she does...
She'll realize she's been stood up. Trust me, it won't come as a surprise. She's a girl. She knows all guys are jerks.
Some girls won't do it to avoid going out on a date with me. You didn't have to get shot. You could have just fled the country like the rest of them. You could.
Wait, did we make an actual date? I seem to recall saying maybe.
There wasn't an implied agreement?
Yes, George. There was.
So basically, it took her nearly getting killed for you to finally man up. It's a nice story to tell your kids. What's going to happen with Luca?
Oh, well, they're moving him to county lockup. Then from there upstate until we built our case against Kader. Now, I don't know what's going to happen. There's only one thing I know that's more satisfying than nailing Luca, and that is protecting you. So you don't have to worry about Silver Luca ever again.
Hey, come on. Luca, what are you doing? Get up. Come on your feet, Luca. Check his pulse. Nothing.
Sylvan Luca, reputed mob lieutenant, died while in police custody today. Preliminary reports indicate the cause of death was a heart attack. No word yet on the officers involved.
A heart attack? I was barely 40.
That's kind of heartless. Timing's convenient, though.
I think it was a hit.
Why? What are you thinking?
Nothing. Maybe it's a coincidence. But everyone who's finding out about me, Joe, Luca, they all seem to be lining up.
Look, I'm sorry about the other day. I should have told you about me and Christy, about us getting back together.
It's okay. We went to a museum together. You don't owe me anything.
I still feel bad.
Don't. You got back together with Christy. You should be feeling great.
I know, except I might have chosen the wrong girl.
Well, I should go. See you around?
Yeah, definitely.
So she knows. Well, that's an interesting development. What did you tell her exactly?
Exactly what we agreed upon. I followed the script word for word.
Well, you can expect your standard payment. Stephanie, I'm just talking about you.
Oh, all good things, I hope.
Always. You wanted to see me?
Yes, I just came by to thank you for waving me off Wilson. I don't want to become another cautionary tale.
Very wise, as I've come to expect where you're concerned.
Thank you for looking out for me.
I'll always have my eye on you, Stephanie. That you can count on.
Great.
Sorry you had to wait. The employee who just left is Dr. Stephanie Powell. She's starting to know too much. I want you to keep an eye on her and those closest to her. Find out what she knows before I have to do anything rash. What is it?
Nothing.
Do you recognize anyone?
No. Never seen these people before in my life. But I'm sure I can find a way in. Miss Andrews. Hi.
Hi.
May I join you?
Will?
It's me.
Greg, move your head.